sticking with sort of a spatial theme, the moon landing hoax. Now, this is a more interesting one because I feel like more people believe this hoax than, for example, the whole this conspiracy theory than with Area 51. Certainly in America, it seems to be certainly not a common belief, but I think maybe I heard a figure that maybe 12% believe that it was faked. 12% of Americans.
That's a lot of people.
That's hundreds of thousands of people, I think.
Yeah.
Is it? It might even be more.
Might even be more.
Yeah.
I think it's probably more. Because think about it. Yeah, right. Think about it. 12% of the UK population would be
hundreds
10
of
million.
Thousands. Oh, wait.
70 million in the UK. About 10 million.
Right.
So it's got to be more. It's got to be millions of people.
Yeah, a ridiculous amount.
Probably. The US is a lot bigger than the UK.
Yeah.
I don't know what the population is, but it's probably practically hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
But there's sort of a few things people tried to pick on to get at this. There's obviously the flag. First of all, people jumped on the fact that the flag was perpendicular.
Yeah.
Is that the right word? It was
perpendicular to the floor.
Yeah.
It was parallel.
Parallel. Yes.
To the floor.
But it's so clear to see that it's got a pole attached to the top.
Yeah.
Like a horizontal pole.
And obviously they thought about it. Like the reason the pole is there is to make the flag stand up.
Yeah.
That's because they knew the flag wouldn't stand up. And you're not going to plant a flag on the moon that's going to just like
flop
bloop,
down. Yeah.
Bloop.
And then once people sort of disproved that, they then moved on to the fact that the flag was flapping. Appears to be flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
But again, that can be just think about momentum. If you're moving a flag, whether you're in low gravity or not, without any wind, if you're moving it, that energy is still, there's way less air resistance.
Yeah.
So of course it's going to maintain some of that energy.
Yeah.
And sort of flap around a little bit. One thing that I didn't actually know about this, people tried to pick up on, is the fact that in the photos, you can't see any of the stars.
Okay.
Beyond the moon, so you could see just a black carpet above the moon.
Okay.
But again, that's so easy to work out, exposure settings.
Yeah, because it's going to be, well, it depends on where everything is in the sky.
Yeah.
But potentially it's going to be quite a lot less light. Depending on whether, just like day and night time.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
But
whether the sun's like, you've got to keep in mind you're in direct. They'd have to land on the bright side of the moon, wouldn't they?
Yeah, because it'd be too cold.
Yeah. So of course they'd have to have exposure low because they've got the whole power of the sun shining on them.
And the moon's so much brighter,
more reflective.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then another thing people jumped on is the fact that you can see a photo, right, of an astronaut looking towards the camera. And you can obviously see the reflection in his visor of the person taking the photo, and they're not holding a camera. It's mounted on their chest. Yeah. Do you really think they're going to take out like a fucking Nikon and just hold it?
Boy.
Yeah,
it's like one of them instant Polaroid
just like
ones.
huge padded fingers trying to click the button. It's so ridiculous. It just sort of shows the sort of level of intellect that the people who believe in, who sort of put forth these ideas are.
You know, I think what it is, it's. I think with the moon, I won't say what I was going to say because I don't think it's relevant. I think with the moon landing, what it is there's so many foreseeable reasons that it would be done, right? You're talking about a time when
space race
during the Cold War, exactly, where basically two major countries, Russia and US, are racing to the moon.
Yes,
pretty much is literally what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And you can definitely imagine that someone, for example, maybe in the White House, might have said, we need to just show that we can do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether we actually can.
Yeah.
I just don't think, you can hire a load of actors and stuff to do the job of the scientists. But I just don't think you would get enough actors that would keep their mouths shut. Yes,
especially this long afterwards as well.
And I don't think scientists would want to
Lie.
exactly put their integrity at risk, put their
Because if they got
reputation.
found out, then their entire reputation's screwed and they'll never pull it back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I can't imagine that there's too many people who are involved with it, directly involved with it, for it to not have come out in some explicit way.
Yeah.
Really, it's just, theories and, what about this and what about that? To be honest, it's actually been confirmed by all of the countries that wouldn't want to confirm.
Well, yeah, like wouldn't Russia go, they faked it?
Yeah, no. Okay, so China have sent a probe up to the far side of the moon and taken a picture of the lander.
Right. And what possible reason would they have to, like, substantiate
Exactly.
fake claims made by the US?
Because if you could prove, if as a country outside of the US, if you could prove that the US had basically faked all this, then, I mean, that's what you've got with a lot of, probably some of the stuff that we'll come on to is other countries have this vested interest in making the Western people distrust their government, distrust the people in power, because you cause civil unrest.
Mm-hmm.
And like we're saying, if China they want to be the global superpower, they want to be the global superpower. If they have evidence,
then they're just going to come out with it.
Exactly. Whereas what actually happened is they sent a probe up,
saw it and went, oh.
And then they posted the photographs. Yeah. China posted the photographs. That's like a conspiracy theorist basically posting the photographs.
Yeah, literally, and going, yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.